morning, Year 3. Welcome to your next maths lesson. Today, we're going to be rounding money. But before we do that, I wanted to recap multiplication. I've written 4 multiplication, 4 timesing sums onto the board, and I want you to try and solve them if you can. Remember, if you can't do any in your head, you can't count up in that number, you can draw an array. So if we were doing 5 times 4, we could do 5 lots of 4 or 4 lots of 5. Remember, by using the dots to help us draw an array. So do use an array if you're finding it difficult. If you can do any in your head, that will be great as well. So can you answer those 4 questions? Pause the video, try and answer these 4 questions, and I'll add the answers to the board. Very well done, Year 3. I'll just run through those answers. 5 times 4 is 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. We can count in 5s. 6 times 3 is 18. Remember, you could do 6 times 3 or 3 times 6. You'll still get the same answer. 6, 12, 18. 3 6s are 18. 4 times 7 or 7 times 4 is 28. 7, 14, 21, 28. I'm just counting very carefully up in those jumps. And 9 times 2 is 18. Lots of you may have counted in 2s. You may also count in 9s. 9, 18. Very well done if you got any of these right, and very well done if you use that array method as well. Today we're going to be rounding money. To round money to the nearest pound, the nearest whole pound, we need to look again at this column, the tens column, and that will tell us if we are rounding up to the next pound or down to the pound before. So for this first one, £2.70, I've underlined again this column, the tens column, the 10p's column, and there is a 7 in there. Do we round a 7 up or do we round a 7 down? Hopefully you remember by now, we round a 7 up. So the next pound after £2 would be £3, 3 whole pound. Can you answer these next 2 that are on the board? We want to round them to the nearest pound. And I've underlined these 2 numbers to help you. The number that's in the tens column, the 10p column. Pause the video and see if you can answer those 2 questions whilst I add the answers to the board. Very well done, Year 3. £4.20, there is a 2 in that column. We round a 2 down, so it rounds back to £4. And again, this was a bit of a trickier one. We don't have any whole pounds, but we have 9 10p, 90p. So again, I've underlined this number, the 9. Do we round a 9 up or down? We round a 9 up. So after no whole pounds, we have 1 whole pound. £1. I have a shop. This is my shop on the board here. I've got 4 items in my shop. A car, a ball, a bat, and a teddy. And they're all different prices. But I want to round these numbers to the nearest whole pound. And this is what you're going to do in the lesson today with the different items on your sheet. I've underlined the number in that tens column just to help you, to remind you. You could do that on your sheet as well. Can you round these objects to the nearest whole pound? So round these numbers, just like we did up here, to the nearest whole pound. You can pause the video and I'll add the answers to the board as well. And you can see if you've got these correct. Remember, check that number that I've underlined. Is it rounding up or down? Well done, Year 3. The car was £3.70. We round the 7 up, so it becomes £4. The board was £5.10p. So we have a 1 in that column, and we round a 1 down, so it becomes £5. The bat was £6.20, and again there's a 2 in that column. We round a 2 down, so it becomes £6. And finally, the teddy bear was £2.80. We have an 8 in that column, and we round that up, so it becomes £3. And now we're going to use the rounded prices, our easier numbers, to work out some costs. So how much would it cost to buy a car and a ball from my shop? A car and a ball. Well, the car is £4 and the ball is £5. So altogether, that costs £9. Let's try one more. How much will it cost to buy a teddy and a car? A teddy and a car. Well, the car again costs £4 and the teddy costs £3. 4 and 3 makes 7. £7. In fact, we'll do one more. How much will it cost to buy 2 bats? How much will it cost to buy 2 bats? Oh, each one is 6. So 6 add 6 makes £12. So it's easier to add those prices up once we've rounded the numbers. And that's what you will do today. You have this sheet and all of these different items you're going to round to the nearest whole pound. There are 2 you don't have to do. The mobile phone and the laptop have already been rounded to the nearest whole pound. So you haven't got to do anything with those ones. You just have to round all of the other numbers. And remember, you're looking at that 10p column. That's the number you're looking at to see whether you're going to round up or down. And once you have done that, you're then going to work out how much it costs to buy these different items. So the first one is a Mars bar and a packet of salt and vinegar crisps. But before you work out how much it's going to cost, you need to round all of the objects. And you can just write those answers in the box there. And then once you've rounded them, those are the numbers you'll be using, as it'll be a little bit easier then. So round the numbers to start with, and then try to work out the answers to these questions. If you finish all of that, you can complete one task on your My Maths page. One of the tasks I've set from a previous topic, you complete one task, but that may take everyone most of this lesson. Please remember to come on to Google Meet just to check in with me and to go through any answers. Some of these you may want to just check with me because it's a little bit tricky maybe. So please use Google Meet, and once you've finished, send that work across to me. Very well done, Year 3. Thank you for listening.